What's up? My bad. What's up? What's up? Y'all see it's Lord Mav. Y'all see my eyes was closed. I'm over here doing another blasted podcast. This is supposed to be a real nigga news update. What happened is, I don't know where the camera at no more because I ain't do this shit in a minute. The camera right here. So I basically did a podcast where I was talking about some Trump stuff. Check out Real Nigga News on Anchor. You can find out everywhere that it's at. It's on Stitcher, I know. Pandora, stuff like that. So check out Real Nigga News. But basically, I was talking about Trump getting some information from the Ukrainian president, and they was talking about he was getting information. In the article that I was reading, all it said was that he was getting information about an opponent. Now, I said that the opponent is probably Hillary Clinton because I thought that this was information linked to the Russian shit that was going on with the first election. Now we talking about what's really going on with that situation is that supposedly this nigga Trump was looking into Joe Biden's son. And the crazy thing about it is that they spinning it. The news is spinning it in a way where they're trying to say he looking into, just check the way that they talking about it. He's looking into the son of his presidential opponent from 2020, But what's coming out is that, I don't have the facts on this, but look it up for yourself because I don't really care about that. I care about the narrative. And the story is that Joe Biden's son was doing some shit with the Ukraine where he was taking payments or some shit like that in some way. And Trump is basically trying to figure out what was going on. And he asking the Ukrainian president, if he's going to play ball with giving up this information. In the same way that we try to figure out who Trump is. It's the same thing as the Russian collusion shit. That's the crazy thing, because if you talking about collusion, and then we was talking about Trump's son-in-law talking to Russians, right? And that being a problem. Why is it that when we talking about Trump looking into Joe Biden and what his son is doing with a foreign leader, now it's like, oh, he shouldn't be doing this. Why is he trying to get information on his opponent? This is what we do, nigga. We release information on opponents to better our chances of winning, especially when these niggas is holding secrets. So it's crazy. It brings it back to the fact that we're willing to down a person about something, or ignore something about one person, and then the next time we go hard with it, just like with the executive orders from Obama. We disregard his executive orders because we worried about what Trump is doing. It's the same thing with this situation. And I don't know, man. These niggas are just crazy. Watch out for the words that they using, and watch out for the information that's surrounding it. You can't just go to one source. That's what I figured out. Because as an American, you might just trust CNN or yada yada, and that's what I do, because my belief is that at any point I'm gonna get the story and figure out the basis of it. But you really gotta you gotta know, because they're using these terms now. The terms is right wing and left wing. You gotta find the right wing news outlets and the left wing news outlets, because depending on the situation, one of those people are going to be for it, one of those people are going to be against it. And when you comparing the information back and forth, you'll find out what's true and what's more propaganda coming from both sides, And that's the only thing I got to say about that. This nigga Trump ain't really doing that. He about to release some of the the phone records, basically. But just know that the phone records is going to be, it's going to be altered in some way, because they're not going to show you everything. They're not going to make everything public. So what I would say is I'm not going to give no more updates on this. But for you, if you care about this shit, if you've been listening to this Real Nigga News or listening to the regular news, just go ahead for yourself and look up what they talking about in terms of what he was talking to the Ukrainian president about. Try to find that information, what he was talking to him about, and also what Joe Biden's son was involved with, because that's a big part of it. You can't just look at Trump, and that's what they're doing. Oh, Trump was talking to a foreign leader. Again, he was talking to Russians, now he's talking to Ukrainians. But we're not talking about why he's talking to them. And that's often the reason, or often the thing that we ignore, the reasons why things happen. We just worried about what happened, and that's how we end up going after the wrong person. And that's all I got to say, man. It's Lord Mav. This is a blasted podcast just because you see my eyes. You see how the video got filmed. I'm just doing it. I'm out here. Check out Real Nigga News on Anchor, Stitcher, Radio Republic, I believe. Pandora. Check this out, nigga. I'm about to make some music. So, check out everything. On Twitter, Real Nigga News. Look it up somehow. Black Moon Pack, something. Look it up. I'm out. Peace.